Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Curse of Oak Island finds gold by the garden shaft. The Curse of Oak Island finally struck some gold on the island by the garden shaft. However, along with the finding of the gold, there was more frustration for the team in their search for hidden treasure. Here's a look at what they found and what it means. Curse of Oak Island doesn't find tunnels underground. On the new episode of The Curse of Oak Island, the team has found some gold. This happened by the garden shaft, which wasn't as much of a surprise as one might think. When testing the water from the garden shaft earlier this season, they found traces of gold in the water. This was determined to be more gold than just random flakes, telling the team there was possibly a large cache of gold in the area. This caused the team to hire an excavation team called the Duma Mining Company to dig down into the garden shaft. They were looking for possible hidden chambers underground. There was a long delay as Canada demanded that the team gained the proper permits for mining operations. However, they got the permits and Dumas began digging into the ground on Oak Island. This is when the team found some gold. However, there was also bad news. After Duma dug down 120 feet, they didn't find any voids or tunnels. This meant they are not there or they misjudged where they were digging. Dumas drilled into all four walls of the garden shaft at 55 feet and found nothing. The Curse of Oak Island does find gold. However, as aforementioned, they didn't find tunnels, but they did find gold. Metallurgy expert Emma Culligan revealed that they found a lot of gold. She said that 0.11% of the wood was gold. Geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner said that it was huge, and Emma agreed that there was a lot of gold in that dig. While it was exciting to find gold in the dirt and wood, Spooner said that they needed to keep digging and taking samples so they could find the actual treasure itself. However, the question now is whether this is gold from a hidden treasure like Rick and Marty Lagina believe. There is always a chance that it could just be gold in the ground, as shows like Gold Rush have proven time and time again. They could deliver a lot of money to help further exploration, but Spooner and the Lagana brothers would prefer it to be gold from the actual mythical treasure on Oak Island. The legends surrounding Oak Island had tantalized treasure hunters and historians for centuries. Many had come and gone, their hopes dashed by empty pits and booby-trapped tunnels. But on a brisk spring morning, the team known as the Lagina brothers stood by the edge of the garden shaft, their faces etched with anticipation. This excavation site, long thought to be a dead end, was about to yield a secret buried deep within the island's treacherous soils. Rick and Marty Lagina, the indefatigable siblings whose passion for the island's mysteries had reignited a worldwide obsession, had focused their efforts on the garden shaft for months. This vertical tunnel, nestled among the dense foliage and wildflowers, had been largely ignored by previous explorers. Most sought fortune in the infamous Money Pit or the swamp, yet something about the garden shaft had whispered to the brothers, hinting at untold riches hidden within its depths. Their latest technological ally, a cutting-edge metal detector equipped with ground-penetrating radar, had indicated a strong signal emanating from a cavity deep below. The team's geologist, Dr. Samuel Green, had confirmed that the soil and rock formations suggested an artificial structure, a possible vault or chamber untouched by time. The decision was made to dig. Days turned into weeks as heavy machinery and meticulous hand tools carved their way downwards. The garden shaft's narrow walls seemed to close in around them, the air growing thick with anticipation and the scent of earth. Every shovel of dirt, every inch of progress, was a step closer to either another dead end or the discovery of a lifetime. Then, one evening, the monotonous clink of metal against rock was interrupted by a hollow thud. Marty, who had been overseeing the dig, froze. The crew exchanged looks, eyes wide with the recognition that they had finally struck something significant. The excavator was halted, and a team of experts moved in, carefully brushing away the remaining soil. A wooden surface emerged, ancient and weathered, yet remarkably intact. It was a trapdoor of sorts, reinforced with iron bands now rusted with age. With great care, the team pried it open, revealing a ladder descending into darkness. Flashlights pierced the gloom, revealing a small chamber. The walls were lined with stone, meticulously cut and placed, forming a secure vault. At the center lay a chest, its surface adorned with intricate carvings that seemed to tell a story long forgotten. The brothers exchanged a glance, hearts pounding in their chests. Rick, with hands that trembled slightly from both exhaustion and excitement, reached out and opened the chest. The hinges, though old, moved smoothly, as if welcoming them to witness the secrets within. Gold. The gleam of it filled the chamber, reflecting the light and casting a warm glow on the walls. Coins, ingots, and jewelry, each piece a testament to the wealth and craftsmanship of a bygone era. But it wasn't just the quantity of gold that took their breath away, it was the artifacts interspersed among the treasure. A golden cross, encrusted with precious stones, lay atop a velvet cloth. Next to it, a set of golden goblets, their surfaces etched with cryptic symbols and images of forgotten gods and heroes. As the team cataloged their findings, it became clear that this was not merely a pirate's stash, but something far more ancient and significant. Dr. Green examined a small, delicate crown, its design indicative of a European origin, possibly linked to the Templar Knights, a theory long speculated but never proven until now. News of the discovery spread like wildfire. Experts from around the globe descended on Oak Island, each eager to contribute to the analysis and preservation of the treasures. Historians pored over the artifacts, attempting to piece together their origins and the journey that brought them to this remote island. Linguists tried to decode the symbols and inscriptions, hoping to unlock messages from the past. The Lagina brothers found themselves at the heart of a historical revelation. Their once quiet island was now a bustling hub of activity and curiosity. Yet, amidst the excitement, they remained grounded, focused on their goal of uncovering and preserving the truth behind Oak Island's mysteries. Months after the initial discovery, a more detailed exploration of the garden shaft revealed additional chambers, each containing more relics and treasures. It was as if the island itself had been waiting for the right moment, the right people, to unveil its secrets. The curse of Oak Island, long thought to be a myth to deter treasure hunters, now seemed like a protection, an ancient spell cast to guard the true wealth of the island until the time was right. And as the Lagina brothers stood at the site of their greatest find, they couldn't help but feel a profound connection to the island's history, as if they were not just uncovering treasures, but fulfilling a destiny written in the very rocks and soil of Oak Island. The garden shaft, once an overlooked and unassuming part of the landscape, had become the gateway to understanding one of history's most enigmatic puzzles. The gold and artifacts they found were not just treasures but keys to a larger story, a story that was still unfolding with each passing day. The brothers knew that their journey was far from over, but this discovery marked a new chapter, one filled with hope, wonder, and the promise of even greater revelations to come.